These are Yoni Wands, sometimes called pleasure wands, sometimes called pussy wands, sometimes just called wands. What are these? So these are used internally inside of the vagina and as well on the vulva on the outside of the body for connection, for sexual connection, for sensual connection. So these are a tool for a woman to really get to know her body, to feel her body, to connect with her body. A lot of women have not explored inside of their vagina in a very slow, thorough way, really getting to know every single centimeter of the terrain that's in there. And there's a lot in there. And these Yoni Wands are one way to begin to go into the vagina, to feel what's there, and then also to begin to do healing work. Because when we go there, and especially when we go with an intention of openness and allowing whatever is there to come through, allowing ourselves to feel, for most women, your shit's gonna come up. So you're going to have an opportunity to really hold yourself and be there through whatever experiences arise, whether it's painful past experiences or emotions or memories, whether it's just numbness, whether it's frustration because you're wanting to be experiencing one thing and you're not. These are amazing, amazing tools to begin to do incredibly deep sexual healing work with. And I'm going to create another video at some point where I go more in depth into these tools, but two of the ones that I love to work with and teach my students are yoni mapping, where you use the wand, or you can also do this with your finger, and you touch every single centimeter inside of the vagina. You get to know it. And then the other tool is called dearmoring, or yoni dearmoring, and that's a practice where you go into the vagina using the wand or using your finger. Let's say this is in the vagina, and you press it into different parts of the vagina. So you can kind of twirl the wand around. You can start shallow and go much deeper. And for a lot of women, when you do this, you'll get to places that feel painful, physically painful, or emotionally painful, or that feel numb, or there's some energy moving, like something is moving. And dearmoring is a process of just breathing and being with it and creating space and really holding yourself through whatever is moving. So these wands are also amazing for the awakening and the reclamation of pleasure. So especially if you combine these with some very basic knowledge of female pleasure anatomy, which I also absolutely love to teach women because it's a game changer, it's life-changing. So combining these with some basic anatomical information that most of us have never been given before, you can really work to unlock your pleasure. And I really believe that most women are experiencing just a fraction of the amount of pleasure that they could be experiencing in their pussy and in their body and in their overall lives. And working with these wands it's one way to begin to unlock that pleasure, to awaken that pleasure, the sexual pleasure, the orgasmic pleasure, and to really begin to expand how much pleasure you can experience and expand that pleasure to not only different points inside of the vagina, because there's a lot of different pleasure spots, but you can also learn to expand that pleasure out into your full body, into other body parts, into your whole energy field, actually. And so, yeah, these are amazing, amazing tools for both women who are brand new to a path like this, but also for women who have been doing this kind of work for years and years. Incredible tools for really building sexual and sensual connection, body love, body appreciation, because you start to feel your body from the inside out. It becomes about the inner experience, not about how you look on the outside. Okay? So these are amazing tools for building that connection, for doing deep healing work to release the scripts, release some of the traumas, release some of the physical and emotional tension that you might be carrying in your yoni and in your sexuality, and incredible tools for starting to awaken your pleasure. So if this sounds exciting to you, you might want to check out the Jade Temple. That's my business's membership, the Sisterhood, we have a track in the membership called the Pleasure Path, where we guide you through pleasure practices every single week, and we give you an opportunity to work with these wands. So head over to thejadetemple.com and check it out, and we hope to see you there.